is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys got absolutely one. If you're new here, please smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you know whenever I post. And if you are confused about the title that I am reading some scripts, that just means that I have some monoscripts. And that means that I have to practice them for tomorrow. And tomorrow I have drama. Right, guys? So, well, you guys wouldn't know. But tomorrow I have drama and I have to practice these monoscripts so I can act them out tomorrow. And instead of doing I was going to plan on doing it in front of the bathroom mirror. But then I decided to, why not go live and read it to 33 people? So the first one, I'm going to read Driven. So it's this one here, Driven. I'm going to be reading this one. Like I said, it's called Driven. So it's a couple of lines. It might be a bit weird when we start to get to the second to last line, you could say. The third to second. Yep. Someone in here already? Hello? God damn. Mr. G never made us do these types of things. So, to be honest with you, the only reason why I am doing this is strictly because I'm not really working in a group, even though I was meant to work in a group because of that gendered script, but since I was meant to be in Brandon's group, they already had figured out all the characters and everything, so then since I wasn't doing anything and I didn't really want to do it since we did it last year, he gave me some monoscripts. And he gave me some monoscripts to bring home, which is really annoying, but it's live. So, reading it to 33 people. The first one is Driven, like I said. It's comedic, so it's all about comedy. So the third line, not the third line. I'm saying like the third to last line. Third to last line. That's when it gets a little bit weird. But since I have to do practice these so I can act them out tomorrow, maybe I'm gonna have to act out. I have to act out this whole entire one tomorrow. I have to act it out to Mr. G, so I'll be reading this one right after I might read these three. So when I read these three, I'll move on to The Big Chunky Boy by William Shakespeare. The one that I'm reading is Life Can Be Hard. It's a poem. It sounds like a poem, but it's not written in a poem. So let me read these. So let me read this. Driven. So it's about comedy. It's about comedy, and it's an overachieving teen boast about her involvements in dreams. It doesn't really suck that bad when it's just yourself and you don't have to worry about other people judging you on things like that. So that's where I find it good, because I like working alone, and especially working with the teacher on these things. It's fucking great. Anyway, I guess you could say I'm driven. I mean, I have goals and ambitions, and I know what it's gonna take to get where I want to go in life. I typically spend about 2 hours a day here at the library after school. Then I either head to violin, crochet, or karate. Oh, and I'm really looking forward to spring break this year. I'm going on a mission trip to South America. I'll get to practice my Espanol. Actually, I speak 5 languages. This mission trip will be great because it will really set me apart on my college application. Speaking of college, I am planning to get a perfect 1600 on my SATs, which is why I'm studying right now. No rest for the wicked. Speaking of wicked, I am playing Glinda in our school version of the Broadway musical this spring. This really cute guy is the stage manager, and he asked me out this Friday. But, I mean, come on, people. I don't have time for social life. I have dreams. So, this is how much there is. It may not seem like that much, or it may seem like that much to you, but I actually read it pretty fast. The next one is Embodiment. I don't think I'll be reading that one. but I'll be reading the one that I have been reading and I'm meant to be acting out, I think. So this one is called Driven, and like I said, it's life can be hard. I'm on the wrong one. So life can be hard. This is the one that I'm meant to be doing. So like I said, it's written in a poem, but it's not meant to be a poem. It's meant to be just a simple little monoscript that I have to do and act it out per se, or if you'd rather. Her life didn't go as planned, but no one will ever understand. I wish I could have held her hand and told her everything was going to be okay, because she lived in pain, yet she never complained. I saw the face she made whenever she heard that name, because she remembered that day. And tried to hold in the pain that felt like rain. And she tried to play the same, but she knew it wasn't going away, until she coped with the pain and let the pain heal itself away. She is very inspiring to me from what I see. So that's what I'm reading, is Life Can Be Hard. That's as you can see, that's the poetry. Or it sounds like a poem when it's not a poem. And I see that Ang said something, but he deleted his message. So I already read 2. I don't think I'm going to read any more, because I got to get this long one to read through, and then we can chill the rest of the way. That is a lot of rhyming, but it's not. But like Mr. G said, it's not meant to. It's not. There's a lot of rhyming, but it's not meant to be a poem. Just because some of the words rhyme, it's just meant to be like a short little script. Even though there is quite a lot of rhyming to it, and if I read it again, you're just going to get those words stuck in your head, and you're just going to be like, damn, that's a lot of fucking rhyming that's going on. So currently my camera is inverted, so I'm still trying to get used to this hand is further to this curtain and this hand is further to my microphone. So I really like that one though. I really like the Life Can Be Hard one, because that's, even though it's pretty cool to read, and it's like, it gets you in the mood of reading rather than not getting in the mood of reading and just reading it like plain. But with me, I just read it quietly, as if with here I feel comfortable and I'm not in a room full of people. Yeah, so her life didn't go as planned, but no one will ever understand. So planned and understand rhymes, but these are written by real people, and this is a spoken word piece. A spoken word piece reflecting on speaker's mother, who lived in a foster care. So that foster care must have been so crappy that she wrote this. And now I wish I could have held her hand and told her everything was going to be okay, because she lived in pain, yet she never complained. I saw that face she made when she heard that name, because she remembered that day, and tried to hold in that pain that felt like rain. And she tried to play the same, but she knew it wasn't going away, until she coped with the pain and let the pain heal itself away. And she is very inspiring to me from what I see. And then we have this, like, it's like a William Shakespeare quote type of thing. So that's what it's called. Speech to be or not to be. That is the question. So that is what. I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not. So that's how long it is. It's pretty long, and I'm gonna have to act this out in drama tomorrow. Anyway, let's get to reading, and then we can chat the rest of the way, and you guys can ask me any questions, comments, queries, concerns. The next question I have for after this is, when are we next going live on the Perfect Pod? That's my personal question. Alright, let's get into this. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether this noble, and some of this writing is not the best, either like some of these words are like messed up. 'Tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing in them to die, to sleep no more, and by a sleep to say we end the heartache and a thousand natural shocks that flishes here to 'tis a consumption devoutly to be wished to dye to sleep perchance to dream, there's the rub, for in that sleep of death what dreams may come, we, when we have shuffled of this mortal quarrel, must give us pause, there's the respect that makes commonly of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time? And bear is not like, it's like spelt like the grizzly bear way, if you'd rather. The oppressor's wrong, the proud man continually, the pant of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office and the spurns, the patient merit of the unworthy takes, when he himself might his quaintest make with a bare bodkin, who would feed his bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but that the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from those from whose bourne no traveller returns, puzzles that wool, and makes us rather bear those ills we have. To fly to others that we will not know of. The consistent doth makes cowards of all of us. And thus the native who the the resolution is slit o'er with the pale cast of thought, and enterprises of great pith and moment with this regard, the currents turn away and lose the name of action. Master Uruguay from 400 years ago. Go be like, some of those words were not spelt right, so if I butchered any of those words, it's because William Shakespeare did not write those words. So when I kept so I'm gonna be completely honest. Some of these words aren't spelt right, so when I kept on reading it, I thought it was spelt by like a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old or even a 5-year-old because of how well the words are written. And I just cannot bear it because of how much fucking words there are that aren't spelled properly. Like, it's just weird. Like, you'd think the words would be spelt right because of a reason. But I guess William Shakespeare was Master Uruguay 4,000 years ago. Let's be clear, I trust no one. You did not break me. I'm still fighting for peace. I've got thick skin and elastic arm, but your blade might be too sharp. I'm like a rubber band until you pull too hard. There's a bit of old English in your script, so it ain't the same as the English we speak in this day and age. Oh, so that's 9. That's a bit of old English in your script. So this script that I'm reading is old English that they used to do. or like used to write in? Like when was William Shakespeare born? So 1564, around the 1600s. They used to use that. Or somewhere around there, they used to use that English. That's insane to use that English, bro. Honestly. Use that English? So it's... Yeah, they used to use that English. That's like... So when was proper English invented? Who invented? Who invented English? Wait. No one really invented English, or did they? Who invented English in the 2000s? No, because technically, speaking from the 2000s, speaking from the 2000s, and then looking back in the past, speaking back in the past, English used to be a gibberish language, and it just developed over time, just like humans. We all used to be monkeys. The monkeys, because the monkeys evolved into humans over time. So whenever monkeys were brought in by some unknown creature, and how did the dinosaurs die? How did dinosaurs die? There's a lot of conspiracy theories about how the dinosaurs die. About how dinosaurs die. And how us humans were made. Because technically we are part monkey. We are technically part monkey. Because we evolved over time, and that's through monkeys. And no one knows who invented humans. No one knows who the first people were that stepped on this earth to make an earth, to make humans. I mean, God could have made humans, but how was God? How was God born? I've done a bunch of research, and it just says that God took a breath of air, and he became a human. It says Jesus took a he evaporated through the wind and dust, and it made him human. And he died on the cross. He died for our sins, so we didn't have to pay them. He paid them for us. God sent him to pay for our sins. Which is actually quite crazy, if you look at it. This stream is only going to be 25 to 30 minutes. For these scripts, I gotta take I gotta go to bed soon. So for these scripts, I gotta save all this energy, so I can read all these scripts tomorrow. so I don't feel tired and not feel like reading scripts, and I can get into character and use my voices that I have been doing for a little while and act them out. Can you guys hear my background noise? Or maybe this stream might be a little bit shorter. Depends. Because I'm still gonna save all this energy for tomorrow. Or, or get some energy, you could say. So I can read these scripts tomorrow. Let me edit the description real quickly. So you guys can see my other channels and go subscribe to them. Huh. Bro, these seriously not gonna work. It's annoying. Truly annoying. I'll link everything else in the description down below. Later. Or maybe in tomorrow's live stream, depends. Anyway guys, I'm gonna end it here. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on bell notifications so if I post or you never miss a video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.